Anime for Blondes.
Today, we're back with DanDaDan, and guys, we are so back.
You know how we rage baited you last week with the this is the worst episode ever?
Yeah.
It all made it worth it for this episode.
Action!
Hello, I'm Becca.
And I'm Allie.
And welcome to
Anime for Blondes, the girly pop podcast made for girls, gays, theys, and blondes.
The Blondes is crucial.
Today's episode is sponsored by Box Lunch.
Yes.
I'm just kidding, I just bought some new earrings and I wanted to point them out.
Oh, I didn't realize you put them on.
I put them on
see.
to match my Sailor Moon top.
Cute.
Yeah.
Wait, she's Sailor Moon coded today, you
I
guys.
am. I try to always be a little bit Sailor Moon coded.
As you should.
We were at the mall today, so I went to Box Lunch.
We were
Yep.
at the mall. Is Box Lunch just like a nationwide thing?
Yes.
Okay. I've never heard of this.
And also, Box Lunch and Hot Topic, same people.
See, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
I was like, this is Hot Topic.
It is,
But without the, like, little back section.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Without all the
band,
piercings.
Without the band tees.
Yes.
Yeah. Same thing. And today, we're back with DanDaDan. And guys, we are so back.
We have never been so back.
DanDaDan is so back.
And you know how we rage baited you last week with the this is the worst episode ever?
Yeah.
We weren't rage baiting. We were telling the truth.
No, okay, here's the problem.
Yeah.
Or I can't even call this a problem.
Yes.
It's last week's episode was the worst episode of DanDaDan that we'd had.
Yeah.
Because, like, if you guys had to rank them, what episode would you actually put dead last? And for us, it was last episode.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. When you rank something, or, you know, you imply that there's, like, a best of something, then there's going to be a last place or a worst. And that's what last week was.
And, yeah. And it all made it worth it for this episode.
Yeah!
So
Cold open.
it's all fine.
Yeah.
Before we get into the episode, I just remembered some like big thing that happened this week that we just cannot.
Guys, holy shit! Oh my god, okay.
I'm gonna have to turn the volume way down on that.
Sorry. You can cut it out and I'll start over if you want. Oh my god!
Oh my god, you guys. I cannot believe we've even like talked this long without talking about it.
Big announcement. Our very close friends.
Personal friend. Like, it's kind of weird for us to even share this with you because it's like kind of a niche, like, it's our personal friend.
Our personal friend.
So why I don't know why you would care.
We were like, I don't know, like 9?
Yeah, like
we've
10,
known
like
her
elementary
since
school.
Like, yeah, we've been really close personal friends for a long time. We share all our like deepest secrets together. And we just found out that she's getting married.
She's engaged, you
She's
guys.
engaged. Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift, not sure, like, obviously.
Have you heard of her?
Yeah, not sure if you've heard of her. She's, like, our close personal friend.
She's kind of an indie artist.
Yeah,
Just
like, we really
artist.
support her, like, but...
in her ventures.
Yeah, and her, like, music ventures.
And now, after, like, I guess 2 years of dating.
2 years of dating.
She and Travis Kelce are getting married. Travis Kelce, our fellow podcaster.
Travis Kelce, our fellow podcast host.
Yeah.
I wish I had confetti like him to throw.
Yeah, me too. That actually would have been brilliant.
That would have been so cute.
So yeah, it's been
just,
a big week.
like, we have to share podcast news. You know what I mean?
It's
like,
super relevant.
It's very relevant to our anime girly podcast.
Also, another like little fun fact about our Anime Girly podcast and today, the day in which we are recording.
Okay.
So last year, when we were batching episodes before we actually launched the podcast in September, you would come over on Friday nights and record.
Yep.
And like this exact time last year, you came over to record and we were listening to the new Sabrina Carpenter album, which had no skips.
No skips.
And today, a whole year later, you come over to record the podcast and I'm playing the new Sabrina Carpenter album. This podcast has been alive for a whole Sabrina Carpenter cycle.
That's crazy.
I know!
We have seen her grow.
Yeah, we have.
And we've grown.
And we've grown. We've grown so much. And it's just like a great week for the girlies.
It's such a great week for the girlies.
And we're so happy to have you here.
And if you guys can't tell, because it is Friday night, we are drinking wine.
We are.
And that's why I am in such a good mood today, right now. I know I just seem like, I feel like I'm giving, like, sadness every episode. I'm not.
She's not. She's
I'm definitely not.
She's fine.
But she told me literally, like, a few minutes ago, she was like, I love that one glass of wine is really all it takes for you.
It's just so delightful, like, how much of a lightweight she is.
I love it. It's actually, like, the best thing in the world to be a lightweight.
No, I agree, because you spend less money, first of all.
Yep.
And also...
You get less, like, sick.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so nice.
For me, it takes a minute. It takes a few. It takes a few of these. And then the hangover is never good.
But you're already, like, very outgoing.
I am.
The so one glass of wine, like, gives me a little... It just makes me a little more outgoing.
Yeah.
And so it kind of puts us on an even playing field.
No, we do feel more even today, and I'm very happy about that. It's a great episode to be drinking wine. We're celebrating our boy Okarun. Cheers. Cheers to our boy Okarun.
He is just a little softy. We forgot. We forgot he was such a little softy.
I've been new. I've never
We've
forgotten.
been new, but we did kind of, like, read into how upset he was. Because he was upset for sure.
No, he was.
But we felt like he was more upset at Gigi, actually. And I don't think he actually was upset at Gigi. Maybe, like, for a moment.
I think that was there.
But really, he was just thinking, how can I, like, make this work? How can I do this to where everybody's safe?
And he's a little nerd. Our little nerd is such a genius.
He's so smart.
He figured this shit out by himself.
Okay, and you know what I love about him? Mm-hmm. And this is a quality that I find really important in men in general.
Okay.
In boys in general, is being confident but not overconfident,
but not arrogant.
So he's the exact right amount of confident where he knows he's smart enough to figure it out, but he's not so arrogant that he just jumps to, like, what the right answer will be.
Okay.
Like, because somebody arrogant would be like, I need to fight Gigi, I need to, like, that more of that, like, thinking with, like, you're not really thinking, you're just, like, jumping to whatever, like, your feelings make you think. But he stopped and he said, okay, I know I can figure this out, how do we do it? And he thought it through, and he said he's a kid.
I like that we got kind of the way the show revealed to us that he came to that conclusion. It was giving like Ocean's 11, how, like, last episode we saw, like, part of the plan play out. And then we got,
such a good movie. I want to watch that. I haven't watched that in a long time.
Okay. It's not my type of movie. I appreciate it for what it is.
It's a cultural touchstone.
It is, and I have a lot of those. I'm cultured.
It's really, yes.
Yeah.
We love culture.
We're cultured here on the podcast. But yeah, you're right. He came to the conclusion he's a kid.
And you know what kids will want?
To play.
And they want a playmate.
And we knew that about Evil Eye already. And so, okay. First of all, cold open, fight happens, and we'll get back into the fight.
And I'm, like, sitting there, and something I love about this show is I just forget about it when I'm not watching it, and then immediately when I turn on the next episode, I'm like, oh my god. And I'm just so excited, but it's not like The Summer I Turned Pretty, where it's literally all I can think about all week, and it, like, takes over my life.
Okay.
It's like, my brain is able to, like, shut it off, and then I turn it on, and I'm like, oh my god, we're right in the fight. We're in the fight.
Yes. No, it started with the fight, and it's gorgeous. The red and the purple looks so good. And okay, this fight is interesting to watch, because, like, there's not too much to look at. There's a lot to look at, but not too much. And it's done in a very, like, artistic way that's easy to follow. And, like, it bait and switches you in a way that's entertaining. But, okay, so
unlike other fights.
Yeah, unlike other fights.
Like, none specific, like, but, like,
just other fights where there's, like, not a ton of color, and there's a lot, like, visually to look at in the scene, and it
goes on, like, really long.
And it goes on really long. Okay.
But, like, nothing, I can't really think of one specifically, but, like, just not, like,
no, but
fights.
Just, you guys get what we're trying to say. All right? Like, you can come up with something, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But, so, I don't know if you guys will recall, but like last week I was like, maybe put Gigi in a ball, and Becca was like, well, he's like a kid. Evil Eye's like a kid, and like, so you gotta think of like what will get him, what will like calm him down in like a kid like way, and
like a fight won't work.
And so because we were like, Okarun's gonna punch
him out of him,
like
that doesn't even make sense.
Track. And so you were like, okay, so if you think about like the yokai's backstory, because like that's the precedent that's been set. He's a kid, so what are you gonna? I watched this episode, and Okarun starts monologuing about his thought process, and he's fucking word for word saying what Becca said, and I had to pause the show, and I stood up, and I was like, that bitch got on Reddit and spoiled herself, and then just said lines from the manga word for word, so that she'd look really smart and impressive.
And she didn't. That was straight off the dome, you guys.
That was just her watching something and understanding it in a different way, but I was like, huh? How?
Here's the thing that's so funny about that is that, yes, that was my, like, understanding of it, and that was my opinion. In no world did I think the show was actually going to do that, so I was still shook when that was what happened.
Absolutely gagged.
Like, I was like, huh? And I didn't even remember that I had, like, talked about that. Like, when you texted me,
her.
I was like, wait, what words?
I was like, you spoiled it for yourself, because there's no way in hell you just, like, said dialogue, like, a week ahead of time.
That's actually so funny.
And Malachi was like, right, yeah, I mean, maybe she saw the preview. It's like, I know for a fact she didn't see the preview.
Speaking of, there was an end credit scene.
What?
Did you watch it?
No!
There was an end credit.
Hold on, and do we have to pause this?
And me and Taylor go, because we usually turn it off immediately once it hits the, like, end credits. Like, it hits the, like, first shot of the classroom, and we turn it off. So we never watch, like, anything. We never watch the preview or anything. And this time we were just, like, distracted, so it just played through the credits, and we were, like, talking about the episode, and then just an end credit scene plays.
Okay, can we pause so I can watch that real quick?
Yeah?
Okay, great.
But it was funny, I want to say, because then we go, hold on, has there been an end credit scene every episode?
And I know for
And so then we went back and we were like, oh, there hasn't. But just conveniently, the one time we watched the credits.
And this was the one time that I didn't stay to watch it because, like, I had to clean up already.
Okay,
so, wow, I can't believe I missed that.
You're going to talk to future us in a second, you guys.
You live in the context of all that you have been and all that has come before you.
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
Exactly. Okay,
we're back, you guys.
We're future Allie and Becca.
And we're changed.
We've grown. We've changed so much. Guys, our boy.
It's Brycey boy.
It's Bryce.
And, like, he doesn't sound like himself at first. He does, like, a deeper voice.
Yeah, he does a deeper voice, but, like, for a second, I heard Cat Noir in there. I had a dream. I already told you this. Yeah. I had a dream. Was it literally last night? When did I text that to you?
It might have been the night before.
That I met him at college because he was like a guest speaker for a class, and he was doing this little like silly contest where he would call a random number in class, and the girl next to me was like confident it was gonna be her, but it wasn't. It was me. And so I answered the phone and I got to talk to him. He's down at the front of the room and I'm up sitting in my seat. And then I was like, I gotta tell you about my anime podcast. I'm such a huge fan.
Thank God you
in my dream,
the podcast
dream
in your
self.
dream.
And I was like, oh man, it sucks that I wasn't wearing my cosplay today.
This would have been a great day to wear.
And I woke up and I was like, oh damn. So I met Brycey boy there for a second.
And we're gonna meet him at FanX, so it'll be fine.
If he's there,
he'll be there.
I've been keeping an eye out.
He'll be there. Something hot take I have.
Is this about Bryce?
No.
Okay.
I love Bryce. I would never have a hot take about him.
Okay.
Except unless it's that he's the best voice actor of all time. Just kidding. Anyway,
we can't talk about. Okay.
Moving on.
Continue.
I think a lot of people say that they don't like to listen to. It's not interesting to listen to other people's dreams. I love it.
I disagree
and
with
I like
that.
talking about my dreams, and I like listening to dreams, and I think my dreams are interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if you have an interesting dream, it's worth hearing about.
Yeah.
But a lot of people are like, that's literally a made-up story in your head. that you're telling me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do
I
you
had
not
no
like
context
stories?
for. No,
Do
literally.
you not like stories?
Like, I thought that we were, like, sharing history by doing that. Like, I thought that's, like, how people communicated.
And also, like, I feel like we learn so much about ourselves and each
exactly.
other by like talking about our dreams.
But a lot of people, like, have no interest in listening to dreams.
Selfish, uninteresting people, I guess.
No, literally.
Like, you don't have an interest in someone other than yourself? Okay, weird.
And I'm not telling you about every dream, but if I have an interesting one...
Yeah. Like, I shared that one. I have so many dreams, but, like, I shared that one with you because it was relevant to the podcast.
Exactly.
And that's why I shared it with you guys. So, I'm sorry if me telling you guys, the listener, about my dream was uninteresting to you, but I think that's weird.
Yeah, you're actually so mean for that.
Like, you don't want to hear my dream about meeting Bryce Pappenbrook. That's crazy, actually.
No, like, why would you not be interested in that?
Crazy that I have that dream right before the episode that he's in, though.
That is kind of crazy.
That is kind of crazy.
You were seeing the future.
Actually,
an oracle.
The episode would have premiered when I had that dream, too. Isn't that crazy?
Wait.
Because that came out yesterday.
The oracle.
Yeah. Guys, I've been on my witchy shit.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna be in the next episode finally. And we literally just got that reveal this week, and like, I'm so excited. Like,
he's gonna be Okarun's enemy.
He follows us.
What?
He follows us.
Okarun?
Bryce?
Oh.
Not on social media. I wish. No, he just... Bryce, if you're watching this,
wherever we go,
follow Anime for Blondes Pod.
We know you were in town recently, so if you ever want to be on.
But yeah, back to this show that we're recapping.
Yeah, okay. Anyways, so we were talking about, like, the actual fight a little bit. And, okay, I love when he goes all out and then he turns into a sketch.
Mm-hmm.
He turned into a sketch. And I love that Evil Eye is convinced he's got him, and then he looks up and Okarun's, like, above him. And yeah, it was just really cool.
It was so cool. And then Okarun turns into his regular self.
Yeah, and he's like, "That's the most fun I've ever had."
It's so
he's like
cute.
A kid,
and he's like, turn back into your other self.
Yeah,
I want to fight you.
He's like, I want to fight you every second of every day forever. And I
found it so sweet that he didn't want to just kill him like that. He wanted to have fun.
Yeah.
He wanted to have a competitor. He wasn't just turning on anybody there.
Mm-hmm.
Now that he knew he could have that much fun with Okarun's like other self, he's like, change back.
And Okarun goes, "No."
I was gagged.
I was gagged too. I was like, huh, what?
I was worried, and they're all like, Granny, step in, Grandma, step in.
And she's like, no, there's nothing I can do.
Well, she's like, I could exercise him, like, if that's what you guys want me to do. And they're like, Okarun, like, do we need to exercise him? And he's like, just wait. And Momo's worried.
He's got this. Well, he's not saying anything for a second, but it's because he's like, he's getting ready. And there's this really cool shot where Okarun, it's a POV shot from him, and he's looking down, and you see Evil Eye's feet step into frame, and then it like pans up, and then he's like looking up at him, and he's all like menacing.
And also Turbo Granny is on.
He's been on Okarun the whole time. She's been on in his hoodie. It's so cute.
They're just
I love
buddies.
Them. I need a cosplayer at FanX to cosplay Okarun with Turbo Granny in his hood.
That would be so freaking cute.
Yeah, specifically.
I want Taylor to do that now.
He should, actually. He should work on that. He's got time. Yeah, especially since you're going to be Momo.
Wait, actually true. Okay, wait. I'll look into that.
Okay. I've got ideas too if you're thinking about logistics.
Okay.
Anyways, so
Taylor, if you're watching this, get ready.
Get ready. You get home and he's like, no.
The episode's already out by the time I'm home.
Okay.
Haven't even edited it yet.
Okay. I guess I was just like imagining on Monday you leave the house for some reason and he listens to it and then you get home and he's like, no.
Okay.
Or he just texts you and goes, no. Okay. So yeah, he goes, no. I can only fight you once a week. And you're gonna have to be okay with that.
He first is like, no, I don't want to fight you because you don't play fair.
Oh, and he's like, you're
too
weak.
Hard.
He's like,
yeah.
No, he doesn't say you go too hard.
Yeah, he says you're too weak.
I'm strong and you're weak. And he's like, no, I'm strong. I'm the strongest. He's like, no, you're weak.
And he's throwing a fit. He's like in the background. It shows him. He's like stomping his feet.
He's throwing a tantrum. Yeah. And
he's just a kid.
He's
like,
just a
I was
kid.
dying during this scene because I was just like, he's just a baby. And, like, Okarun's just a kid and he's so sweet. And
Okarun,
he gets it.
He explains that, okay, so I know he's a kid, so that means he probably thinks that, like, by killing people, it's the same thing as playing with them. He doesn't, like, realize what's happening. So he needs a playmate.
He's like, I just need to get good enough to be able to fight him, like, at his level, and then he'll have a playmate.
Yeah. And it worked.
So sweet.
It was perfect. And I'm like, Okarun's gonna grow into such a good man.
No, he is actually a sweetheart, and I hope nothing ever corrupts him.
Okay. Once again, speaking of, at the end when we see Gigi's parents, try and tell me that Gigi's parents are not acting like grown-up Momo and Okarun. When she's driving the truck all crazy.
I did not even know what to, like, make of that scene.
Like, I know.
I was like, are they possessed? I'm confused at what's happening.
She's just crazy, and he's, I don't know, I guess the dad's normal. And they're making Gigi run the whole way.
No, that was insane.
I'm like, okay, he's keeping up with the truck, period.
That was crazy.
But I'm like, they're literally acting like a grown-up Momo and Okarun. So, like, okay, on the, like, 0.5% chance that happens, I called it. That
would be the craziest crackpot theory to ever come true. I would be so proud of you.
So, like, there's no way in hell that's happening.
I would be so proud of you.
But what if?
So yeah, Okarun ends up convincing Evil Eye to only fight him because it's not fair if he fights anybody else. He needs to only fight him so that he can get stronger, so that they can fight each other one day. And they're gonna fight only once a week
on Tuesdays after school.
On Tuesdays after school because they need to, like, limit it. Like, Okarun really lays down the law in a way that makes Evil Eye feel like it makes sense.
And he rips off his underwear in agreement.
And he's like, here you go. Like, this is my promise.
Give it, I'll take it back from you when I kill you one day.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then he shapeshifts back into Gigi.
And Gigi's
fully naked. And Okarun is holding the underwear.
Momo and Ira respectfully.
And Grandma goes, nice dong.
Granny, you can't just tell people if they have a nice dong.
Gigi the minor?
That's a minor, Grandma.
What the heck, Grandma? If you know, you know. And Gigi, tears fill his eyes. He's so happy. Does he hug Okarun?
I don't remember.
Did I make that up? In my fantasy,
it makes sense that
they hug, and oh my god, I was so happy.
Yeah, it was a great resolution. Okarun's a genius, so his parents come to pick him up, and so everyone can go home.
I was scared that they were the scary lady in costumes.
And we're still waiting for her.
No, literally. I was scared of that, but I guess it's actually just his parents that are fine now.
Yeah, they're fine. They woke up. Everything's okay. Show people. If you think we've forgotten about her, we haven't.
We haven't, so you better bring her back one day.
And so everyone's leaving, right? Because the reason why everyone moved in was so that they could keep an eye on Gigi. If they don't need to keep an eye on Gigi, everyone
why would
can go
they be
home.
there still?
So Ira and Okarun are going home, and then Okarun's like, okay, I'll see you tomorrow. And Mom was like, is that all you want to say to me? Is there anything else you want to say to me? And he blushes and he's like, and then Ira catches the vibe, and she literally, like, she breaks her neck. This bitch, this skank, you might say.
This fugly skank.
This fugly
you might
skank.
Say.
Cock blocking the fuck. Like, she goes, Chur! And she's like, don't talk to Takakura like that.
Oh my god.
And she's like, get out of here, you fugly skank. And I was like, there we go.
Yep, there we go.
Yeah. But she's just happy. Everyone's normal. And Gigi does go to school with them.
Yeah.
You were right.
Thank you.
You were right. You were right.
The vindication that I had from that one moment when he went and they were like, you can finally go back to school.
Well, I was like, why would, if he's living on this island, why would he have enrolled in their school? And now
I have never been so happy in my life.
And he had a whole fan club, and I just didn't remember that.
Yeah, that, I feel like that was a little new. Like, maybe he kind of had that before.
Didn't you binge this?
Yeah, but it's only a few episodes.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Like, I think he went to school, like, a few times, or, like, one significant time. It wasn't, like, super significant, but it was significant enough that I knew he was going to school there. But yeah, all the girls like him.
Yeah,
because he's a popular guy.
Oh, Momo and Grandma's house is broken, by the way.
Yeah, it's destroyed. They go and they have a whole, like, spa day
They have a spa weekend because it's like, okay, well, we're not going to stay here this weekend. So they go to what is it? Is it just it's a bathhouse for a whole weekend, and they're having a great time. They're in, like, these massage chairs. Turbo Granny, too, by the way.
So cute.
And then they go back, and it's like, well, I guess we got to start rebuilding our house. And then, you know who shows up?
This was so they show back up at their house.
And there's a freaking scary-ass alien
There's
in
a
their yard.
Minecraft character in their yard.
It does look like he's Minecraft rendered.
And then they build the house with Minecraft blocks.
Yeah. So they call it, like, nano whatever. They have this tech in Avengers. They have this in Marvel.
That's
they
do.
Funny. So it's like, it's a little cube, and you stack them. And then you use your imagination. You use your imagination. Yeah, you can turn it. So they build a whole house. And this is
beautiful house.
Yeah, it's a great house. It's modern. Mm-hmm. And this is super handy for people like them because if something gets broken, they can just, like, mold it back to normal. How handy.
This was such a good, like,
explanation.
Like, this was a good, like, plot device going forward.
Yeah.
Like, they already went with the house being destroyed plot. They're like, we're not going to revisit that. Mm-hmm. We're going to make this easy on us going forward.
Like, and I love that.
Yeah.
And it was, like, a nice gesture.
It was.
Because Grandma...
Oh, this was cute.
Grandma's, like, tired. And Momo's like, I'm worried about you. And Ira and Okarun and Mantis
Shrimp Alien.
Mantis Alien. They call him Mr. Mantis, don't they? The guy who calls everyone Deej.
Yeah.
Deej is just his version of a noun.
Yeah.
And they're like, you've done so much for us. Like, let us help you. And she's like, if you guys want
like, she actually is like, no. And then she's finally like, whatever.
She's like, if you guys want to build, I can't stop you.
Yeah. And but Momo's like, thank you guys so much for helping.
Imagine being that old and not knowing how to ask for help.
Literally.
But
and dude, something... Okarun, like, hits her in the gut, too.
Yeah.
He's like, he says whatever, like, code phrase, like, whatever specific phrase she used when she was like, just pay it forward to someone in need. He's like, you're in need.
He's like, let me help you.
And that, like, kind of hits her. Oh my god, it was so sweet.
I was like, he's literally paying it forward, and it was so sweet.
And Momo is, like, just so happy, and she's like, and Okarun and Ira are like, yeah, it's, like, kind of nice to be back here. And Momo's like, yeah, like, this kind of became our, like, hangout spot. Like, you guys should come back, like, whenever you want. And I'm like, ah!
Yeah, so that's gonna be, like, their usual spot. And she's happy. And she tells Okarun specifically, come back whenever you want, weirdo.
Oh, my God. They're
like, just kiss already.
Cutest.
Just kiss. They're the cutest.
Oh my god, I love them.
I want a Valentine episode where she makes some chocolates.
Oh my god, that'd be so freaking cute.
Did you know that that's a thing?
No.
So.
Wait, I did know actually.
Oh, you did? Okay. All right, then I won't get into it.
That's cute.
Yeah. Okay, now they go to school.
Yeah, then they go to school. Gigi has all the girls around, and they give him a yummy new drink.
Yep.
And it's cold, you guys.
It's a cold beverage.
It's a cold beverage.
Gigi, come on. Come on, man.
We were doing so well.
I know. He really got carried away there.
But everybody is just fine with it. They're like, Gigi's acting a little weird.
Well, it's because they don't see that he's purple now.
Yeah.
All they see is regular Gigi because no one else has spiritual power.
But he's literally giving... don't come to school tomorrow vibes the whole time.
He's like, I'm gonna kill everybody.
Literally, and everyone's like,
Multiple
wow, he's really
times.
going through like an edgy phase, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's like, I want to fight. I want to kill everybody.
But he's not. He's like, meh. He's like pouty. He's trying to figure out how to use a
He
pencil.
sees a soccer ball, and
oh my god, it was so cute.
laughing so
So
hard.
was Malachi.
I could not contain myself at this.
Really?
This
This
was
was what did
funny
it for you? Yeah, he sees a soccer ball and he loses his shit and he goes and kicks it like crazy and he like throws all the other kids into a net basically.
I was like out of breath, like heaving laughing at this.
So putting him in a ball actually would have been a great fucking idea,
Literally.
is what I learned.
And it's so funny because as he runs to get the ball, everybody on the field is like, he decided to join the team because
Oh
they're
my
just
God.
excited
Oh,
that
yeah.
Gigi decided to join.
And it's Evil Eye
Oh
just
my
being
God.
crazy. And he tries to figure out how to use a pencil.
Mhm.
And he's like, oh, also, what's with this Elvis ass teacher?
That was so random.
What are you doing here?
What the hell are you doing here, Loka?
Yeah. Oh, but so after school. Oh, by the way, he just had a great time drinking that drink, and all of the
He loves that drink.
He loves that drink. I'm pretty sure it's just strawberry milk. I don't know. That's just what I was picturing the whole time. He was like, "This is yummy. Give me more."
I can't remember what it was. I don't think it was strawberry milk though. All the hot beverages and meals
Are
keep
sold
being sold
out.
out. So there's just like this whole gag of like,
I was like, "Bullshit."
like Momo is just with him the whole time trying to get him turned back into Gigi,
Uh-huh.
and everything's gone.
Yep. And I was like, "There's no way," but okay.
And she tries to teach him how to use chopsticks.
Yep,
and
and-
he can't figure that out. It's
so he freezes
so
time.
funny.
So he freezes time so that he can eat messily
Mhm.
and not make it weird.
It's so freaking cute.
I was like,
and
okay,
just-
that's a fine solution.
And you know what's funny is like last episode we were talking about like what's the other option, because we have two options so far of Okarun and Turbo Granny, Ira and Acro Silky. We have these two things that have happened so far for them to keep their powers. And we were like, what will this third one be?
We didn't consider like a dual personality type deal.
We didn't.
Yeah.
And it's so funny and cute and like refreshing, and I'm obsessed.
And so once again, it was a secret third thing that we didn't predict.
And I assumed that's what it would be. What we were talking about that on the episode.
Oh, you assumed that it would be a thing that we
Yes.
didn't predict.
No.
Okay.
I'm like, and I did guess it correctly.
I was like,
No, like I assumed that they weren't just gonna repeat it. That
Okay,
they were
yeah.
gonna do something new. And
because they have done something different every time.
yeah, and it's so fun, and it's Sukuna, but if it was
Yeah. Yeah. It's like
this is
Sukuna-
what I pictured Sukuna being.
Me too. Me too. And no, fuck you, Sukuna. Who wins in a fight, Sukuna or Evil Eye?
I would want it to be Evil Eye, but I fear
It would be Sukuna.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
vibes.
really cute, and Momo just kind of gives up after a while.
She's like, all right, I guess
okay."
you're with me today. And then, okay, so her friends are like, Gigi's acting weird, right? And Momo's like, is he? I don't know. I haven't
Literally.
noticed. And they're like, he's acting like he's possessed, like, from that, like, apartment ghost. And she's like, what?
And they're like, with like the gold ball. You haven't seen this? You need a new phone, girl.
She does. She does. First of all, important. But second of all, gold ball?
I forgot Okarun only had one ball this whole time.
The whole time. Just one. And so, yeah. So apparently there's a gold ball ghost haunting an apartment building. And
Interesting.
yeah, interesting. So that's gonna be... How does that tie into Bryce Pappenbrook? I don't know.
Guess we'll find out
Guess we'll
next
find
Thursday
out.
and
Yeah.
next Monday for you guys.
Yeah. Like, what a great... Again, okay, all of the episodes have been good to great.
Literally. Like,
to the best...
did we feel this way after last episode, you guys?
No.
I'm sorry.
Like, we didn't. But this episode was better than last episode.
It was so freaking
It was
good.
so good.
It was so freaking good.
I just love that she's like, is there anything else you want to say
When
to me?
the thing she did where she was like, is there anything else you want to say to me?
And he's just
And she was
starts
like kind of like
blushing.
punching him, like just
Yeah.
oh my god, it was so teenager. It was so like just adorable.
I think she's making it as clear as she needs to. I think the rest is like up to Okarun, like, and figuring it out.
Yeah, and I think he does know to a point. And I think that they both just know, and I think it's a call it what you want type thing.
Miss Ayase, if this is a game, I don't know the rules.
A Call It What You Want would be a good edit for them. That's a good song.
They're just Reputation album.
They are. They're so Reputation.
They are so Reputation album. So they are Reputation. Mao Mao and Jinshi are Evermore.
Yeah. Genu?
He's actually Bedcam by Sabrina Carpenter.
No, literally.
Anyways.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of other couples.
I know, like, what have we watched?
Genu and Cha, they need something where they're like a dynamic duo. Cowboy Like Me.
They could be actually they could be Speak Now Vault Track. I Can See You.
I Can See You.
Yeah.
I could see that actually. I could see them.
Yeah, you can see them. Yeah. That's where I'm at. I've got nothing else. We need to see more of them before we assign them stuff.
Obviously, we saw very little of them.
We need to watch more romance anime. So. Nico and Mori.
And Moe.
They're
like so like bubblegum. Like,
they're lover.
They're so lover.
They're so it's nice to have a friend. I think he knows.
And even kind of like Afterglow, because he's always having to clean up her messes.
Stop. That's so cute.
Meet me in the Afterglow.
That's so cute. Okay, so we've got those big three right now. More to come.
Yes. More to come because we've started planning our October content, you guys.
Yeah.
We're gonna do things a little differently in October.
We've got like a wide range of things planned, but it'll be very like October vibes. It'll be very like showgirl vibes, very Halloween.
Exactly.
Very fun. And we've been keeping track of what's been recommended, and we're like figuring out ways to work that into our schedule.
Yes. Thank you so much for recommending stuff. It makes me so excited every time because I'm like, wait, that must mean this is good. So like we need to watch it immediately.
And it makes me happy that like there's people recommending stuff and like actively waiting for us to talk about something. Like they're like they want our opinion.
No, exactly.
And that's so amazing.
That makes me feel so safe. That's the community I want to be in.
Is this a safe space?
I hope.
Well, this is the safe space for the anime girlies.
Yes.
And you can continue to exist in that space with us by following us on social media at Anime for Blondes Pod on TikTok and Instagram.
And by making sure to subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you like to listen to your podcast. And we have video on both YouTube and Spotify. So make sure you come and check out our outfits every week.
And I have a request. Tell us your best spooky anime.
Yes, tell us like if you were gonna rewatch an anime around Halloween, like which anime is your go-to?
Don't say Vampire Night. We already know that one.
That one's already on the list.
Don't say Death Note. We already got that one.
That one's already on the list, you guys.
Really get in the trenches here.
Yeah, we need like the deep cuts.
Yeah. We want the culture.
And maybe if they're cultured, that's fine.
And
maybe we might be diving into that.
To me, that's still a pun. Is that just a general term to other people? To me, that's just a pun.
No, it's a real term, yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought I was making a joke.
We're learning about the anime community, you guys.
I thought I was making a pun. But we will see you next week.
Bye!
Bye!